Alright, welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 Millennium Dawn modded playthrough of Greece. We are jumping into our post-Euro debt crisis situation where we failed to enact all the policies in time, which did increase our debt significantly and our interest that we were paying. We're starting to make a significant amount of money though, to the point where we probably can increase our military spending again here shortly. A lot of that is coming from our employment, which are starting to fill up our office workforce. We're up to 80% fulfillment, as our GDP per capita has been growing and our GDP pretty rapidly as our pop, in line with our pop growth. We are still sitting on here for 2 more months, waiting for our vote. That I would have thought they would want to do, but apparently we wanted to expand the EU rather than vote on fixing all of our economies all at once. So, priorities. We are running out of fuel slowly, so some of these factories I will have to trade away soon. But not too soon. As we are... I don't think we are trading right now, right? Oh no, we are trading some for oil. Let's go ahead and bump this up then. We'll just get rid of one. Yeah, that makes us positive. Yeah, so that factory we got, we're just gonna commit it to the fuel. And we should kind of balance our fuel consumption here with that. Yeah, because 6th of September of this year, we're starting to make factories rather quickly. So that's pretty good. And then I guess we do have enough political power. I want to start on doesn't look like it can do anything there. Let's see. Do need Chinese investments if we go down to get these ports, which I don't want to do. We could go for ruler of the sea. We are wanting to increase our air force, so we're going to go with the air force. And then quickly here, I think fuel gain from resource extraction is the primary focus. We'll supercharge our economy. Yeah, so we'll get more and more goods to trade with. We'll maintain that mixed economy, volunteer service. Still going to be neo-imperialism. I'm going to bump our military spending once we go over $1 billion. How long do we have? 19 days. So I really wish I had a notice thing, but we're going to sit here and just watch that so I don't miss it this time. And if we have extra money to invest with, great. But these are very key 2-week period. At least for the Greek people who are right now suffering through a very high interest rate for no reason. There's no real justification for it. We had the solution already up for vote, already passed by the parliament, and the council just ignored it. Typical council. Typical council actions. All right, so we're going to be 6 days out right now. 5. We're very close. All right, let's pause. Check on the Air Force. Yeah, so this gives us some industry bonuses we're going to need. Let's check factory. Make sure we have military up. Up. I don't want to do that. Get off. Get off my screen. I need this back up. 2 days. Okay. Freaked out. I was like, it's going to pass. It probably would have passed too. Like the time. So the 28th. Oh, right here. Euro bonds. We support. Let's get that through, guys. I know we can do it as a team. Parliament. We need this European stability mechanism. It will remove the European debt crisis. "17 days until the next session." Got it. How long does this last? This lasts like a month? How long does Hungary joins to Poland? So Poland's over there consolidating territory. Look at this. Look at this. Not what I wanted to click. I was going to look at Poland. Yeah, Poland's still in NATO, so. The Austrian-Hungarian Empire is alive and well. Well, minus Austria, so never mind. Right, so we got excavation. Let's get another one of that done. Trade agreement. Yeah, so we're getting our Air Force. We just have expenses here. Nothing crazy, though. That's range. We definitely need that. That'll help immensely. And we can vote on the stability mechanism. It did pass. Perfect. So we'll pass that. Council voting. Beautiful. Yeah, look how much better our interest rate is. It's incredible. Let's go ahead and yeah, we'll just do investments. Pay down the debt a little bit more. We're gonna bump our military spending again to small, which is apparently affordable for us now. Power is not an issue. We're gonna move up Thessaly and Crete into the build order. Let's do a little check. I'm curious about Euro info, where we stand. Yeah, we've fallen in percentage. which is insane to me. Um, yeah, so France is the president of the whole commission, but they're also the most in breach. They shouldn't be able to be in president if they're in breach. Yeah, so they're up there with 4 breaches. With what it looks like to be Bulgaria. No, the flag's different. The order of the flag. The same colors. What is that? That's Hungary's. Okay. So Hungary and France are in serious breach. Yet, that's okay. Everyone's fine with that. No sense. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and take this for the workforce. Take the mutual investment treaty. Heavy lift aircraft for production. Yes. I know. What do you mean we cannot deploy? Oh, insufficient manpower? We just updated the thing too. Back to where we were manpower wise. The military spending. Resource extraction. I really don't like the new doctrine thing either. Like, how are you supposed to get these up? If you have airborne units training and they just add to your land doctrine. It does not compute, guys. Like, I'm sorry. I don't know what to think of it. Other than it's just not working, period. So then if I do air wing training, that goes to airplanes. So how does special forces go up? It just seems like it's broken. Like actually broke. All right, we're gonna combat foreign influence. We're down to 18%. And then we're just gonna keep, I guess, whatever political power we're at. That's fine. Bump the speed up a little bit. I'm actually gonna pay down. I want to go below $600 billion in debt. Not for any particular reason, like that's gonna help. It just will make me feel better about it. It's kind of like a milestone thing. That way I can just say we're at $500 billion in debt, even though it's $599 billion. It's for the election. That's what it is. Pure propaganda. Like it's $299. It's pretty cheap. And that does bring me back. I remember when the dollar menu was $1. Jumbo Jacks were $1. Those were good times. I used to buy a ton of those. Terrible hamburgers. Actually, most fast food was terrible, but at least, you know, now it just tastes more like cardboard than it even used to before. And that's crazy to me. And it's not even cheap. It is literally, like, it used to be cheaper to cook for yourself, but not by much. But now it's so much more cheaper to cook for yourself that it's noticeable. And that's what's crazy to me. And that's what Greece is going through right now in 2011. They had massive inflation. And it's funny because we in the US do not count our inflation numbers on the things that people actually care about. Like some things, sure, we have metrics for some, but they're considered too volatile to count food into inflationary values. Well, guess what's gone unnoticed? Food prices. So we've had a huge trend in inflationary prices for food for years. And because the government's deemed it too volatile. Yeah. Yeah. And that's not even a political party thing. That's both of them trying to both look good. It's like, it's funny how it works where you just disregard those statistics that don't work in your favor. So you can say everything looks good. Just like this. We're at under $600 billion in debt now. We've got the whole economy kind of revving up. We're about to get another factory that'll probably go to tax. Well, no, we just had one go. Maybe this one will actually get into the production stack. I think I'm going to assume we've lost a little bit of our office worker fulfillment. Yeah. Every factory we build is going to suck out our income and GDP per capita. Just because our pop, we don't have enough pop. The pop growth is not keeping up with our economic productivity, basically. Education cost reduction for 5G. I think we'd actually benefit more from having population or resource output. But that'll give us more factories. It's tough. I think this lowers the workforce. That'd be good. It's just we can't even get through our offices, let alone that. Yeah, so let's go research speed things. So let's stick here with this. We're just going to stick to the research speed. That's going to give us huge speed bonuses for researching aircraft parts, which we need really badly considering the whole Navy situation and might crash out. And yeah, so we did get another factory that did likely drop our GDP per capita, but it's not enough now that it's not so bad that it's lowering us below the research levels or thresholds. That's the word I'm looking for. Thresholds. So like that 60,000 threshold. 1 trillion mark is really our goal for GDP. So anything with pop growth. Yeah, so special forces weapons are cool. I think I am going to have to commit another tech to long-term research on population growth for doing that early. I want to get all the bonuses we can. Because that is our biggest problem. Yeah, and then we'll get probably need to work on roads and railroads and power plants. We'll just start stacking power plants. That way we're much more effective. Make our people more efficient. They protest migrants, huh? Honestly, we have so many jobs we need migrants. On the place regulated with heavy regulation, which lowers migration. This is temporary reduction. I pretty much have to take this just to maintain our party's popularity. So we'll go ahead and reduce migration just to take it. But at some point, we're actually going to open it up to everyone coming in. We'll deal with that, though, once we have systems in place that can handle it. We're going to go ahead and research all these vehicles and support items for infantry. We're going to make our infantry the best infantry in Europe by far. Double shot rifles. Is this just like a burst fire? Like, what does it mean double shot? Like shooting 2 bullets at once? That shouldn't take like an experimental branch to research that. Burst fire? Like, maybe I could see that being a problem, but like, you do have fully automatic guns. That's not a problem either. Kind of a weird one for me. And I guess we're not even in heavy consumption. I can go ahead and do that. Strike from the sky. The air doctrine reduction. This adds an air base. We're not building anything right now anyway. We don't have the facility. That might be something I need to think about. No, I want the factory still. We'll sit on the order, even though I do need the airplane researches. It's not going to make a difference because I'm not going to be able to attack anyone anyway. Unless I switch our government alignment to non-aligned or something. If we go non-aligned, then I can start expansionary moves. Like I would plan to early. But I was thinking play the EU game. Yeah, when is Parliament available? There's a month till the next session. Yeah, you need 500 political power to dent that. That's not going to happen. Hmm. Yeah, I couldn't even do. Well, I may be able to do something over Cyprus. I just think Turkey would attack us and instantly destroy us. Because I did have to shift our military around, and we don't have any of the military tech we could get. So let's go ahead and get strike from the sky done. I'm going to look at maxing this out, probably officer training. Yeah, so we'll do officer training, unlock that. We'll get NCO training, and then I don't know why common tech is more extensive than high tech. Still doesn't make sense to me. Terrain penalty reductions. What about low tech? Yeah, high tech army seems better too. Like you get the planning bonuses, they're just further down in the tree. Reconnaissance, division org is less. The things you would need. I don't know, I'm just not seeing that. Alright. Air doctrines. Ace generation. And I think central command for the interception detection. Yeah, this makes your aces really good. I mean, fighter detection is important. I think we go centralized command. All right, let's check what we're missing here. More power. Nah, we'll get resource extraction. If we've got enough money, we can go ahead and invest in France. Let's see. EU votes. Parliament. They were voting on something, I think. Oh, expanding. Yeah, I guess we're passing the expansion. Turkey inclusion. What are these European economic that's something with the expansion. European Federation. Questionable. All right, let's get it going. We're gonna focus on our growth. We're doing okay, but we could be doing better. We need more people. Yeah, how? Yeah. Still at that like $800 billion mark. A little bit of a break there. Let's see, network infrastructure. Almost all of it, just Crete. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get that airfield. So we don't have to build one. Research-wise, I think I am gonna go ahead and cancel our oil deal. I just want to see where we're at. We can last 70 days with no trade. But we almost have all 15 construction for one stack. Or civil industry for one stack. Alright, cool. So we've got another French infrastructure investment, I think. Nice. Pay down some debt. Alright, cool. Well, we're about out of time here for this one, so let's go ahead and run the numbers. The United States is at 21 trillion now. China's at 13. And we're coming in at the far bottom. No, we're kind of in the middle of the upper echelon here now at 846 billion, almost pushing that $1 trillion mark. Bangladesh is now behind us. That's cool. Colombia is kicking butt with 1.2 trillion. Argentina 1.6, and then Indonesia's over here doing some things. I see that they've gone all radicalized. Anyway, y'all have a good one. I'll catch y'all in the next episode. And I believe this should be the Christmas episode, so Merry Christmas to all of those who are celebrating, or it may just be the day after. I don't know. Anyway, take care.